A Croydon pawnbroker's is looted before being set alight during the August riots. Charlene Munro lived in a flat above the restaurant next door and fled carrying her 3-year-old son Cameron. With no money or possessions, she hid in the doorway for hours, protecting him and waiting to be rescued. Their London Road home was left uninhabitable by the fire, and almost everything they owned, including Cameron's toys, was destroyed. 3 months on, and they are gradually returning to normality in a new flat, but Miss Munro said Cameron has been deeply affected by the events he witnessed. It was 2 months after the riots before he would even sleep through the night.
Eating Gruffalo cake.
Yeah!
Miss Munro says she's been astounded by the kindness of strangers in helping them get through their ordeal. Today is a special day because Sue Duncan from Flood Aid, aka the Gran with a van, has come to visit. Mrs. Duncan helps rehouse disaster victims using items from house clearances, and when she heard about their plight, Mrs. Duncan drove from Suffolk to help the stricken single mother and child.
Give me a kiss.
Thank you.
She helped me so much. If it wasn't for her, me and Cameron would have been sleeping on the floor and we would have literally had nothing. She basically set me up. She gave me everything I needed for a home, basically. So I'm really grateful to her and I'll never forget about her.
No, I won't forget about you either.
She's like the nan I never had. Yeah, she's lovely.
It broke my heart because my son was brought up at Reigate. It was, well, I've got to do something to help. We try our best. We might not have everything that everybody wants, but at least it gives them a home to start with and then they can develop it from there.
Mrs. Duncan delivered items including a washing machine, beds, wardrobes, an oven, and even linen and towels.
The expression on her face is a big enough thank you. It's to know that you've done some good for some people who need help.
So what are your views now towards the people who've done this towards them?
Do you know, I'm just disgusted. I'm really disgusted at what they've done and how they've affected so many people's lives. They don't realise the devastation it's caused and how it's affected, my son also, he's a young child, so I'm not, I'm very angry as well. Very, very angry. God knows what it must be like for him, because I don't know how he's taken that in at all, because he's not at an age where he can express or even explain how he's feeling.
The Metropolitan Police said that 3,060 people have been arrested over the August riots across London and 1,905 charged with mainly public order offences, theft, burglary and criminal damage.